Hi, and thanks for watching a Career MOT, a light bite tip from Anna Lam at ZIA Executive. Well, before I go any further, let me clarify. What do I mean by an MOT? Well, if you're not from Great Britain, the term may not be familiar to you. Essentially, an MOT is a tune-up. It's a way of making sure your career strategy is in the best possible condition to get you where you want to go. Do you need a career MOT? Well, let me ask a couple of questions. Is your career progressing the way you want it to? Are you in control of your career? Now, whether you answered yes or no to those questions, and whether you're well into establishing your career or about to embark on a new role and want to make sure you make a good start, a periodic career MOT is a useful exercise to step back, to think about what you're doing in your career, and to make sure that you're on track. So let's get started. I'm going to talk you through a very simple model that takes a balanced approach to your career. Now, when people first get started in their careers, their typical focus is on building knowledge, skills, and abilities. So, for example, lawyers study law, bankers study finance, doctors study medicine, plumbers study plumbing, etc. All of these jobs require competencies to perform that particular role, but they're only part of what's required to have a successful career. As you continue to grow and develop in your career, other things will take on more and more importance. Style, image, and impact form the second leg of the career triangle. Now, this isn't about how you dress or if you're fashionable. These refer to how you communicate and what overall impression do you give people around you. So, for example, what's your style? Are you direct? Are you indirect? Can you be confrontational? What does your body language say about you when you speak? Can you formulate a cohesive argument? Or do you study your way through it? These types of things will influence how you're perceived by your colleagues, by your direct reports, and by your managers, as well as by people outside of the organization. And ultimately, they will influence how well you're able to impact the people, the team, and the organization in which you work. The third leg of the triangle focuses more on networks and relationships. If you look at the most successful people in your organization, or in fact in any organization, it will generally be those people who have made the most of the relationships they've built. This third leg focuses on your networks. How broad are they? How well do you utilize them? And how much networking do you actually do? And finally, the relationships you have. Do you have role models? Do you have mentors? If not, get them. They'll provide invaluable insights and knowledge into your organization. Potentially, they can raise your profile, and they can potentially create opportunities to gain more visibility. Now, one other thing I need to mention lies at the center of the career triangle. Now, these are your personal values and beliefs. When you find yourself most energized, most motivated, and most productive, typically it's because you're working in a way that your values and beliefs are being recognized and fulfilled. Now, when I'm coaching people through a rough patch in the workplace, almost without exception, the conflict has arisen because their values, have been ignored. It's always a useful exercise to think about what is most important to you and see how well aligned they are in the work that you're currently doing. Now, these three areas together, with an alignment of personal values, form the foundations of a solid and potentially successful career. So what next? Start by defining your goals. What is it that you want to achieve? Where do you want to be in 6 months, a year, 5 years, etc.? Start by defining those goals and try to make them SMART. Know yourself. Use the career triangle as a way to help you identify and to recognize your strengths and your development opportunities. So what are the things that you're particularly good at now? How are you leveraging those strengths? And what are the areas that you're not particularly good at now? And where might you find the support to develop those skills? Be true to yourself. Use your values and beliefs to guide your choices. You'll know when you're doing what's right for you. It's a gut feeling. It's an instinct. You'll know when it's right. And finally, ask for support when you need it. This is your mentors. These are the people that really truly believe in you. They're your personal board of directors. They're the people that will get behind you and who really want you to succeed. Well, that's it. The career triangle is a useful way of being able to step back periodically and looking at your career and making sure you're moving in the right direction. It's fairly straightforward, but there's a little bit of work that needs to go into it. Thanks for watching again. I'm Anna Lamb. For more hints and tips on leadership, management, or team development, you can visit our website at www.ziaexecutive.com. Or alternatively, you can join us on Twitter, Facebook, or LinkedIn, read our blog at WordPress, or subscribe to our quarterly newsletter, ZIA News. I hope I see you soon. If you have any questions, please, by all means, drop me an email. Thanks again. Bye-bye.